Alright folks, what we're going to do is a simple, easy painting. I've got a paint pen here, it's black, and I know this looks a whole lot bigger than it really is. I guess that's just the magic of a camera screen. So what I'm going to do is, let's see, probably right about, right about here. I'm just going to do that. And then from there, what I'm going to do is, because I'm imagining ahead of time, let's see, maybe, let's see, right there, a little bit. And then right here, let's see, let's go over here. Right. And that's what we're going to start with. We're going to leave it that way. Alright, hang on. Alright, I've got some light pink dry brush, and I'm going to cover this whole sky with that light pink. Doesn't matter if you cross that line or not. Right. And we're going to add some more, and we're going to get back to it. Dry brush, light pink. And we're going to cover all this, and hang on. Alright, we've got all that up there covered. That's the sky. You always want to start with the furthest thing away. We're doing acrylic, but you always want to start with the bright. So, covered in pink, hang on. Alright, the pink is dry. So now we're going to take a brown acrylic paint pen, and we're just going to come over here, and we're going to follow all these lines. Well, we're not just going to use this pen, but what we want to do is get, the fine areas. Follow it around, just like that. And we're going to color all this in. And this is brown. Okay, see where we're going here? Alright. Alright, so we've got the outline of this situation. Pink is dry, everything's dry. You always want to make sure that each layer is dry. So I've got this little brush here and some brown. And we're just going to saturate it, and we're going to follow this road all the way. We're going to color this in. We're going to color this road in with brown. Right. And because we know where it's at, it's just, right, exactly. Brown, color it all the way in. And, okay, we'll get back to it here shortly. Okay, so the pink, everything is dry. So now I've got some little dollops of antique white, and got this brush here, and I'm gonna just kind of go over here, not blend it in a whole lot, but just make the indications of clouds and stuff. Alright, let's see if we can back off here. I don't know, and even more. We'll put some more, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Alright, hang on. Alright, so now I'm just taking this brush with some black, and I've just roughly covered in all that. I put some antique white and that pink up there, and we're just going from here. That's just brown. Right. Alright, just right in here, right up in here. White, just white. Everything is dry. Right. We're creating a sky. Now all this paint on these, anyway, we're just doing white. And that's all we're doing, just like that. Simple, simple, simple. And there you go. We're gonna let that dry. Everything's dry. Alright, hang on. Alright, so everything's dry. So I took some antique white with this little brush and covered over the top of the brown, and added some white over into the pink with a little bit of orange to help create the sky and the clouds. Okay, alright, I know. Alright, so we've added a little bit more, a little bit black, a little more gray, and just done all this kind of stuff. We're gonna, I don't know, we're just gonna grab this brush, and we're gonna go into some, let's see, white. Okay, and back up here again, right here, right up in here, just a little bit, this kind of thing. Do that, right there in the center, and maybe come down here too. Right, just like that. Just keep doing it. This is just white. Everything is dry. Always create your layers on dry layers. Okay, you see? All right, back up here a little bit. All right, all right. Okay, now we're gonna wash this off, and we're gonna go to the next layer. Right. All right. All we've got on here on the edge is black, and we're just gonna gently up here. That, right, kind of that, and just right. Make it look like it's kind of hard to, right. Down here, over here, across the road, especially down here, you know, at the bottom of the road. Right. In between. Right. Okay. So, there we go. Alright, so here's where we're at. Everything is dry. And we're going to take this little brush here, and we're going to go over here into some brown, some more brown. And we're not going to do anything crazy, but just up here, right about, I don't know, right about there, create the illusion of, you know, the land mass thing. And just come on down, and it's kind of like that. And just keep kind of going. But down here, that's right. Follow it down, but don't follow it all the way on it. And same thing, other side. Just make it look like, give the indication of, you know, where the land is. Go back over here, get some more brown. Up here, same thing. Yeah, just kind of make it look like it's the indication of where the land is, and right up there and down here, and yeah, but that's with dark brown. And I know it looks differently, camera-wise. It doesn't look the same at all. But once it dries, then it looks completely different. So, right, and just all the way, yeah. And we'll get back with you here shortly. Exactly. All right. Yeah. See. And okay. There we go. Step back. All right. A little bit over here. Just two. All the way up close. Over here. The end and the beginning, and just get everything off the brush, because it will look differently once it's all dry. Okay. A little more over here. Hey, here's what we're doing. We're laying layers. That's what we're doing. Right. And it looks wet. I know, it's strange. But it will look differently here shortly once it's dry. See what I'm saying? Well, you can't really see what I'm saying. And it doesn't really make sense to you. But, okay. Hang tight. Okay. So everything's dry. We got a fan brush, which is moist. We're going to go over here into some beige. Right. And we got, yeah. Alright. Just get it in there. Get it on there. And, I mean, just lightly. See where that road's going? Where do you want the other land mass to go? Right. like that. I mean, just go over and follow that line and take it wherever you think it needs to go, and leave spaces in there. Right, just like that. It doesn't matter. See what I'm talking about? Just like that. All the way on up. And yeah, it doesn't have to be hard. I'm doing this lightly. So, yeah, and that's what you want to do. And haven't replaced any of the paint. Haven't flipped it over. Haven't done anything. It's a moist brush. And we're just going to kind of, okay, now come back over here. Lightly, gently, take that, that's still wet. All that is. And just kind of move it along. Just like that. If it looks too thick in one spot, move it over. Because as long as it's wet, and now you can flip it over, it's up to you. And you got big spots like that? Okay. See what I'm talking about? Alright. Come back over here. That's just come back up here. Let's do that. Make it connect with it. You gotta connect. And there's some big spots. It doesn't matter. Just make it look realistic as best you can, is what I'm trying to say. And even it out. You don't want to have big giant chunks of paint sitting on there. See what I'm saying? Right. And down here. Yeah, just blend it. Now this brush is kind of dry. So, alright. There we go. Alright. So we've got this black and we've got the sky stuff. And what we're going to do is we got some beige and antique white. Both mixed together. This little thing here, moist brush. And we're just going to, just lightly. Yeah, okay. So there's a lot of paint. You wouldn't be able to, you don't realize it, but there's a lot of paint on that little brush. And what I'm doing is I'm just putting paint over it. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to come back over here with this brush and blend it in and make it look like, I'll get back to you. Alright, so add a little bit of brown, a little bit of black, just kind of do my little thing, put some black over here and black over there. Well, now I'm going to take this brush and I'm going to go back into black, and up here I'm not going to cover this whole thing, just a little bit, bushes. Right, and I know it looks all shiny now, but and just like over here, overshadow the road there a little bit. I mean, it doesn't matter. Right, and just come on down. And come back over here. Keep the same paint. Don't go back into it. See, well, you can kind of see it that way. It's shiny, but so same thing. And we're gonna come back. I know it looks white, but it ain't. It's black. Anyway, all right. All right, we've got all this. We've added some black, and the only reason why we did that, and we added some black to the road to make it look like, whatever. We added black to the sides so we can add the bushes and trees. And right, just like that, really lightly, all up in here, because the sky is not blue, it's orange and pink and whatever. So, right, make it do that, and you need to do it in layers too. Just like you see it, the darker in between, same thing. Just keep on doing that all the way down. And then it doesn't hurt to cross over because, And then over here, same thing. Let's go back. Orange. We're not going to do this hard. We're going to just kind of, we're going to start off and see, it looks bright because it's wet paint. The lighting system that I have it's going to make it look a whole lot more bright than it really is. Okay, so this on this side, we want it to kind of go over. Oh, just right there. And down here. Right. See? I gotta adjust my camera here. Well, now see, that's all filled in now. And there's no dark spots in it. And that's okay. But over here, that looks pretty good. A little bit. Over here, what we're going to do is we're going to let that dry. We're going to turn the thing on. Let that dry, and then we're going to come back over here. Let's see if we can get a different. Well, see, add a little bit more dark color over here. This looks good over here. Right. That a little bit. All right. All right. All right. We'll get back with you. Yep. We got some orange. This is where we're at. I just put some yellow right in there. And we're going to add to it. This is a layered painting. And we're just, everything's dry. Except for this orange. And then we're just going to, with the edge of the brush. Uh-oh. Bam, bam. Boom, bam. Woo-hoo-hoo. Boom, bam. Like bushes in the summertime. Kind of messed that up a little bit right there, but that's okay. All you gotta do is just like that. And then, bam, boom, bam. Right. Come on now. Boom, bam, boom, bam. Uh-huh. Over here. Back over here. Boom, bam, boom, bam. And I mean, just, yeah. There you go. Hang on. Alright. See? Alright, so here's where we are so far. Looking pretty good. Now we're just going to go over here in some antique white. And this brush right here, just saturate it. Everything's dry. Everything's dry, and that's why I got this little heater. Let's come over here. Alright. Get excess off the brush. And I mean lightly. This, see? I did a little bit too hard. Well, now we know what that brush looks like. So, and it is getting lower on paint. Oh, so let's go back over here. Down in here. Don't cover everything up. You gotta leave. Okay, so now I'm gonna wipe off all the excess paint on the brush and then come back up here and gently, right, come across. Use the paint that's on the brush and the too much I put on there to begin with on that first stroke. Anyway, gently. I'm doing this all gently. I'm blending, and right. Come over here, same thing. All right, yeah. Well, we're gonna go back over here in some orange here in a minute, and we're gonna make this look really good. Crazy good. Yeah, and right now I'm just using the same brush, no wet paint, but the the brush is still moist. Right. And I guess you call that blending. Anyway, all right. Hang on. That's weird, man. What is that? What? Okay. See, we can put a rock over there, or whatever it is. Whatever you see. Okay. Step back. There we go. All right.